Got a motion to the right.
Got a free defender coming straight in from the outside.
Jen does a great job when she's blitzing. One of the hardest hitting football players I've ever seen.
Dear Jen, you're going to be born in a small town into a small family where football is a way of life. On Fridays, the whole town will shut down to watch its heroes compete under the stadium lights. They'll be the backdrop to the first 18 years of your life. You will also fall in love with this game, but you won't be allowed to play yet. Don't worry, your time will come. You're gonna pack your bags and head off to college, 1,354 miles away. It's going to be one of the most difficult choices you'll ever make, but one of the best. You'll experience love at first sight, the kind of love that shapes the rest of your life. It's not with a boy, but with a sport. You're gonna receive a diploma, a master's, and a doctorate. The learning won't stop there. You'll be determined to always keep growing. Being forever curious will serve you well, and you'll learn that an education can pay off in ways you never imagined. You're gonna try out for a football team, a decision that will put you in pads against men and women for 14 years. That $12 check in your pocket you earned for playing 12 games and winning a championship in your 4th season, although the number on it is low, the check is priceless. It may be only $1 a game, but you finally become a professional. Above all else, you'll always remember the feeling of winning that title. When you decide to stop playing, you won't walk away from the game. Instead, you'll start coaching men, and you'll always remember the respect they had for you. Then, you're going to do what many thought was impossible, something you'll be told over and over that you couldn't accomplish. You're going to conquer the final frontier for women in sports and become the first female to coach in the National Football League.
There you go, Kurt. All the way across. Hit that football. You're just there, and you come low to high, just come with it. He'll never get your arms.
Our players really embraced her. She had a great way of teaching. She has great passion and knowledge for the game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're gonna give young women a female role model they can admire, the kind you wish you had to look up to. You're not only gonna change how women see women, but how men see women. Your small family is going to get a lot bigger. Those guys in the locker room, they'll become your guys.
Yeah.
And every player you coach, every man and woman you play with, they will become more than teammates. They will become family. Along the current of change, you're going to create ripples. You're going to keep pushing to break barriers, knowing that being first is great, but what's more important is not being the last. That you're going to leave your mark on this game for the rest of time. And it starts with steps like this. You'll visit children in Canada, share your passion and love for the game.
Hit them all, hit them all, hit them all. Knees up, hit that bag, boom, finish. Oh!
And they'll be eager to learn about it. All the while, you'll be inspiring them to lead healthy and active lives.
She showed us some plays on how to rush properly.
You gotta boom, like come through.
She also didn't give up on her dream, so that's very inspiring to me.
You're gonna connect with Canadian female coaches and help them learn the game so that they can teach young women to play. You're gonna change the definition of what a coach is and make them realize the most important coaches are often the ones not on the sidelines, but in their homes or at their schools.
Whenever my daughter asks me, is that a boy sport or a girl sport? The answer is always, boys and girls can play any sport.
You're gonna break through the glass ceiling and show future generations of women how to discover and break through their own. You're gonna teach them how to find their passion and pursue it relentlessly, because at the end of the day, these lessons aren't just for football, they're for life. The lessons that you teach them in football, they've been some of the greatest lessons in my life. And the fact that you realize that the field that you're training them on is life through football, not football his life. Thank you guys so much for having me. You'll be the first brushstroke on a canvas of change for young girls, and definitely not the last.